Poo poo poo. The fuck going on? Ho, I'm Peach.
I can be fucked with, no, with, no, with, no. I can be fucked with, no, with, no, with, no. You can't touch this, hey. Bitch, I be rich shit, huh? You can't touch this, hey. Walk with a limp, huh? How many
What's going on YouTube? It's your girl DCL. That's it. Not the one, but so much. Your girl is back with another YouTube video. Oh, your girl is back. If you're new to my channel, hey, well, I am DCL. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Too Much Gang. Because if you're not too much gang, you're not enough gang. That's just that on that. Okay, if you're a return subscriber, gang, stand your ground, no retreat. You already know the vibes over here. If I can tell by the title, I'm doing a different kind of video. Just because I got coronavirus. And I'm really not motivated or in the mood to do like entrepreneur type videos right now. And I have a video coming on the whole coronavirus situation and all that, but that's all this video is about. Y'all read the title. Yes, love. I'm going to tell you a story about the time I fought my man ex-girl butt naked, like, period. Like, it was so, like, when I say it was so ghetto, it was okay, I was just ghetto. Now, if you're a character in this video, or you know the person that I'm talking about, or people that I'm talking about, good for you. If you know them, good for you. Do not comment anything that would allow somebody to find these people. If you're in the story, do not comment and make yourself known. We don't care. This is about me. So, we're just gonna jump right into the story. We're gonna name my ex Javon. We're gonna name him John. So, I'm from Cali, but I graduated high school in Indiana. Now, I'm telling y'all this for a reason. Keep that in mind. So, I met Javon at work. I was his boss at Kmart, you know, been a boss, you know what I'm saying? Early age, 18, boss. So, I was his boss at Kmart. And, you know, it was just like a little work. He had a little work crush on me or whatever. So, he would just always, like, flirt with me and just be like, damn, like, I could get your number. And I used to be like, I have a man. Like, I was one of them, like, I'm taken. Like, y'all remember I used to say that? I'm taken. So I used to just always tell him, like, I'm taken. Or I just be like, boy, if you don't go get them fucking carts, like, get out of my face. Like, go get them fucking carts. Like, I know he remembered that. So this one specific night, he was like, bruh, just add me, bruh. And so I'm just like, fuck it. So I gave him my Snap, and I think we added each other on Facebook. That was it. Right before I graduated, like 6 months or 7 months before I graduated, he went to jail. So I never seen him again. Like, it was just, I never seen him again. But when I went to college, he used to like always interact with me, like swipe up. He used to be like, yo, I swear to God, I can't make stuff. He used to be like, man, I need you. I need you. And I used to be like, the fuck? Like, you don't even know me like that. Like, how the fuck you need? You don't even know me. So yeah, he used to just always try to, you know, keep in contact after, you know, I had moved and stuff and went to college. Now, when I moved to Georgia, I moved in the 12. Now, if you've ever been to Georgia or you live in Georgia, you know the 12 condos is Peachtree, real expensive, real bougie, like the heart of downtown. So when I moved there, when you snap in that building, it have like a specific filter for like that building or like that specific area, right? Keep that in mind. If y'all remember around this time, 2017, around like September, October, Snapchat did this update where it will automatically play the next person's story. Not like pause and show you whose story coming next, but just like automatically play the next story. One day, I was watching my sister's Snap, and then his like started playing like directly after. Now, as I'm about to swipe off the video, I see, y'all, I kid you not, bro. I see the filter for my building on his video. So I'm looking like, hold the hell up. I know this nigga not in my building. So I swiped up and I was like, oh, you here? Like, are you in my building? And he was like, I don't know, send me your location. So I'm like, hold up, no. So I'm like, no, send me your location. So he ended up sending it to me, and y'all, he was literally down the street. So like, this is my building and this was his building. Like, literally, less than 5 minutes away. So mind y'all, we're in October right now. My friend Paris comes, and it's like October like 3rd, 4th, or 5th, right around that time frame. So as soon as she get there, she like, bruh, where's the za man, bruh? Like, I need to smoke. And I'm just like, bruh, I just moved here a few months ago. I haven't met no za man. So I tell her, I'm like, well, I do know somebody that's down here right now that might be able to like point you in the right direction. So she like, bruh, hit him up, bruh. Like, I need to smoke, I need to smoke. So I'm like, whatever. So I hit him up and I'm like, hey, you got some za? And so he brought me back and I think he said something along the lines of like, yeah, but I'm not mobile, like pull up. And then he like, right before I was able to respond, he like, and since when you smoke? And I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So long story short, Paris asked him to talk me into going over there. So I'm telling him like, all right, we gonna come over there. He like, man, like I'm gonna bring your friend down. And I'm like, whatever. So we go over there. My job, I'm telling y'all, it's literally less than 5 minutes away. We go up there and it was a nice little condo space he was staying in. I'm like, this almost nicer than mine. So he meet us in the lobby, he take us up, like, you know, he's smiling and shit, per usual, like, just be smiling. And he didn't really say much. So we get up there and, you know, they start smoking, you know, we just chilling, reminiscing on the past. I'm like, yeah, you miss when I used to tell your ass get them cards, don't you? And, you know, we just laughed. It was a vibe. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, like, it was cool. Like, he wasn't one of them hood niggas that was like, hey, bruh, only made 10,000 a day, what the fuck? Like, he wasn't one of them. Like, I hate hood niggas that's like that. So, you know, real hood niggas, they don't say very much. So he wasn't really talking like that, but he was cool. Like, he made everybody feel comfortable. Like, it just wasn't no weird shit going on. So I go home and we just texted. From this point, like, we was texting for like a week or so. From this point, I'm actually fucking with this nigga, right? So my friend leave and I go over there by myself, right? If you see a red flag when you first fuck with a nigga, run. Okay? Run. Because when I say the biggest red flag, y'all. So we chilling, we vibing. I think we was sitting on the porch or something like that. And bruh, his phone like going off. Like back, like arguing with your hoe going off. But I'm trying to like be cool, you know, because I'm not his bitch or nothing. But I don't deal with that. So the phone going off, I'm just trying to think like, okay, he the za man, but he not mobile, and you're not in your own territory. So what the like? So I just looked down. I looked down at the phone, bruh. The front of the phone said Carmen, but you know, niggas be sneaky. I don't know what he was doing. So that was my first red flag, and I should have just ran, and I didn't. So boom, literally on the 16th. She messaged me. I'm gonna pull up the receipt because I have no reason to lie. So I haven't even been talking to this nigga for a month yet. Like, he's still fresh to me. So she like, you mess with Javon? So y'all know on Facebook, when you got your notifications on, the message come to your phone screen, you can read the whole message. So I just screenshot it and I sent it to him. So he ended up responding a little bit later and he was like, block her, she fucking weird, like why she messaging you? So I let him know, take care of that, because you do not want me to intervene, right? So he must have thought like he could handle it and he must have said something to her. It didn't work because she messaged me again. And she was like, I'm not coming at you being disrespectful. If y'all mess around, I would like to know because me and him are together. And if y'all have a thing going, I would definitely leave it alone so y'all can be as one. I just don't want to look stupid. My initial reasoning for adding you wasn't to start drama. I was interested in buying some hair. Sweetie. First of all, baby, I'm a businesswoman. I have a whole website that could answer any and every question you got about some bundles. But anyway, so I still didn't respond. Y'all, literally, this girl was talking to herself in my inbox for a fucking month. Like a whole month. Like, I hope y'all can see the dates on the screenshot. But anyway, so I sent him that message and I'm like, bruh, I thought you was finna handle it. Like, at this point, it's strike 2. So he must have said something to her that made her mad, and she didn't message me again for a little minute. So in between the time of these messages, she's on, like, she done follow me on Twitter, added me on Snapchat. Like, the bitch went all the way. So she starts like tweeting little weird shit like bitches be okay with being sidelines and and I'm just like So I just, as I always do, get to tweet some little boss shit. I be like, niggas love me because I can take care of myself. What's tea? I just write little classy clapbacks because like at the end of the day, I have a brand to maintain. Y'all hoes be nothing. Like y'all hoes have nothing, y'all hoes be nothing. So I'm just like trying to keep it cute for the brand, you know what I'm saying? But let's fast forward like maybe like 2 more weeks after that. She messages me again, bruh. This is October 16th, October 29th, bro. These messages, she talked to herself all the way to November 12th before I ever said anything. So she said this: hello, I'm more than sure you got my other messages. I'm more than sure you're going to get this one. I came to you respectfully and asked you if you messed with Javon. All this negativity and back and forth and whatnot is not needed. Trust and believe I will not talk to him. If y'all mess around, I will happily give him to you. But coming from him, he says you're thirsty, you'll blow him up, and he don't want you. That's why I asked you. But I'm gonna wash my hands with him, and you can kindly have him, love. First the fuck of all, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Baby girl, if you believe him, why are you looking for confirmation from me? Believe your man. You're a man, but according to him, he's single. He don't fuck with nobody. The girl messages me again. This is going on a month now. You talking to yourself in my inbox. Like, get a fucking grip. So she says, since you with Javon, make sure you keep your nigga off my line, talking shit about you and trying to apologize to me. So at this point, I don't even send Javon the message. I just had to read me a ho-ho rights, like right then and there. So this what I said. I was like, first of all, bitch, watch your mouth. You really fucking blew it. You looking for answers from me because that nigga ignoring them long, thick ass paragraphs you be sending. Stop checking for me, bitch. Keep my name out your mouth, your tweets, and your thoughts, cause you real pressed. Following me on every social media, thinking you about to get something out of me. I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. I was like, if you was as unbothered as you say you is, you wouldn't be in my inbox, bitch. But the difference between me and you, I don't give a fuck what he telling you, bitch. I don't. Period. I was like, that man been trying to get on since we worked at Kmart together. You been a fucking joke. Stop trying to make it seem like we got beef, bitch. You just mad. Like, mind you, he telling me he don't fuck with you, like, at all. We're constantly on the phone. We're constantly on FaceTime. He's telling me, mind you, I live in a different state, so I wouldn't know anyway. So we just stopped. Me and the bitch still going back and forth subliminally on the internet, like on Twitter. So my sister was having this party, right? And it was in another city that was about 30 minutes away. I'm in Indiana at this point. And so I'm telling him like, ooh, I'm finna get drunk. I'm coming over. Like, what's the vibe finna be like? So I don't have what I said, but here are the messages. He was like, when? I was like, tonight, like 3. He was like, okay, your crib, because I was staying at Tamika house. I'm gonna call her Tamika. Well, I was staying at this girl Tamika house. So I'm like, babe, I'm the only person here anyways, LOL. He was like, where you at? I told him where I was, and I asked him where he at, and you know, He was like, what he said, and I said what I said. God, did I really say that? Yes, I did, and I did what I said, and I said what I did. As the party is ended, I'm getting ready to go back home, but I can't find the key, y'all. When I say I was so drunk, I got split. I got so drunk. I meant everything, y'all. It was so crazy. I went to the party with no panties on. Let me show y'all my outfit because it's gonna be a big part of this story. I don't remember all that happened that night, but in the morning we were just talking and he was just like, you know, telling me all the wild shit that I was doing the night before, because I was so, like, y'all, when I say I was so drunk, I was so drunk. Y'all, I kid y'all not, at like 12 o'clock, 12:30, it's a loud ass banger on the door, G. Now, we had woke up, you know, he said good morning to my homegirl, and like we was just laying there, like I was laying there naked, he had his boxers on, and like we was just chilling, like we was just enjoying each other's company. loud ass banging on the door. So he gonna say something, who that? I'm like, nigga, that's your house. I don't fucking know. Get it. So literally his door is locked. He like, who is it? Like, he get up, he like, who is it? No answer. So he unlocked the door and like pull it a little bit so he can like look out. All I hear is, who in there? Boom. Y'all, I literally, hold on, I gotta show y'all this shit. So say this the blanket, this to me, like I was laying down, and then when I heard who this and the door came open, I looked like, bitch, what? Y'all, I was so motherfucking mad. This all happened so fast, y'all. So immediately she was like, oh, I'm finna beat this bitch up. I'm finna beat this bitch up. So y'all, I'm panicking because bitch, I'm naked. I'm like, oh my god, she with her gay best friend, which he's irrelevant, but she with him, and I'm like, oh my god, everybody about to see like my homegirl, like everything I got me. It's a good little view, you feel me? But I don't want everybody seeing my goodies like way. So bruh, no lie, it was a gun on the dresser that was close to me. Bro, I thought about grabbing that bitch and just airing that whole motherfucking room out, like, fuck it. But then them thoughts clicked in, like, bitch, you got shit to lose, you can't do that. So he ended up pushing her out the room, right? So I'm trying to figure out, where the fuck are my clothes? Y'all know that morning routine you get and you just throw the clothes somewhere, like you really don't know where they at. So I'm like, fuck, where's my clothes? So bruh, all I could find was the skirt and his shirt. So I throw the skirt on, y'all, and I had his shirt on. Mind y'all, I wore no panties over there, like. So it's December in Indiana. It snowed everywhere. So she in the back of the house sounding goofy, like just sounding so fucking dumb. So she's like, she fuck my nigga, you fucking my nigga. So at this point, I'm on the phone with my sisters. I'm like, y'all bitches need to get here right the fuck now. I'm finna beat this bitch up, and then we gonna run this hoe over, like flat the fuck out. Like, that's the type of time I was on. So Javon is yelling at his brother girlfriend to take me home and shit. So they trying to like push me out the door, but for some reason I just hear this bitch getting louder and louder. So something just tell me to turn around. So I get to walk in backwards like this out the door. So all of a sudden, y'all, I kid y'all not, I've never seen this bitch in person. So this is my first time, like this is our first time seeing each other. The bitch was built, kid you not, like a motherfucking PT Cruiser, 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. Like, the bitch was a big, like, I'm skinny as hell, like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, you know when you look at a bitch that a nigga potentially fuck with, I'm just like, there's no way me and you is both his type. No motherfucking way. Don't add up. So at this point, I'm ready to fight. Like, so he had her like this in the back. She's so damn big, I don't even know how he got his arms around this hoe. So she break loose, and if y'all ever seen like the bull when you do the red flag, like, so at this point, bitch, I throw the phone. Bruh, I'm like, as soon as this hoe get close enough, I'm beating this bitch up. So y'all, I kid y'all not, she running, like, I don't know how fast, like, she's running. And as soon as she get close enough, I was like, bitch! Instantly, jingle bells, hoe, jingle bells, hello. So, jingle bells decked that bitch, like, boom. So once her head went back, if you're smaller, like, and if you never fought, and if you do end up fighting a bigger bitch, if you get one good hit in and you can get them to like unfocus on you for a second, you need to rush they ass. So instantly, bruh, I rushed this hoe. I'm in her poo, 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 poo. The fuck going on? Ho, I'm bitch, bitch, bitch. The fuck you talking about? The fuck you talking about? Bitch, who nigga, bitch? Like, I'm literally going ham on this bitch. She got a couple hits in, no lie, but I really didn't feel it. So instantly when she realized she getting her ass beat, she starts to pull my frontal. So in the middle of her pulling my frontal, he comes out in his fucking boxers and some fucking slippers, bruh. He literally grabs both of us, like, grab both of us, and we all fall sideways in the snow, right? So she still has my hair as we're falling. So the only thing I can think to do, like, while she's trying to get up is kick this bitch. Kick her. So bruh, my homegirl My homegirl is all the way like, bro, I can feel air in there, bro. I have my legs cocked wide the fuck open, skirt already slipped up, bro. I just get the kick in this bitch. Pow, 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 pow. I just get the kick in this hoe. Straight foot, get the kick in this bitch. Bruh, he done pushed her away, smacked my motherfucking foot, and the fight is over. Now, the best friend whole time is like on the side of us. No camera, no nothing. Cause your friend get her ass beat. I don't give a fuck if I am a female. If you my best friend, beat this hoe up. Beat that hoe up. My brother punched the dyke. He don't give a fuck. Shout out to Zay1K. Punch the fucking dyke. Stream his music. Anyway, so why you ain't fight me? Like, why you ain't help your friend? How embarrassing. And y'all would think like after all that I would stop fucking with him. I didn't. A couple months passed, y'all. A couple months passed, and I was in Chicago around April of the next year. Cause mind y'all, we fought December 31st. So the next day was New Year's. So going into 2018 in April, I was in Chicago and I was doing the lash training because everybody knew I was lash tech. And he had, you know, swiped up on my shit once again. And he was like, what you doing in Chicago? And I'm like, boy, fuck you. Like, y'all broke my fingers trying to type that shit. Like, boy, fuck you. So he was like, call me. So I'm like, whatever. So I called him. He was in LA. And he was like, you want to come to LA? You look pretty. I'm like, boy, this is not that. Like, LA, you said? And he was like, yeah, I'm down here. So I had already had a flight from Chicago to Atlanta, and I'm like, okay, well, let me see how much like the price difference is, because fly me out. It really wasn't no price difference, so I just switched to San Diego. So I get there, y'all, and I had tweeted like, oh my God, like I haven't been to LA since, you know, I was in high school. Like I literally have not seen my friends or anything from down there. So I think she kind of got like the hint or something that I was there, and 1 + 1 = 2, bitch. We together, fuck. And she tweeted some shit like, I hate when Javon leave me with these fucking dogs. And when I seen it, I was sitting next to him, and I just started telling him, I'm like, you're bogus as hell. Like, you're bogus. And he kept saying, what I do now? What I do now, man? You crazy. He always call me crazy. But it's like, nigga, you got me out here in LA. You got that bitch at home watching your dogs. Yeah, no respect. No respect. It's the morals. It's the priorities for me. Like, he literally had her watching his dogs, like, while we were in LA. Like, it was just so ghetto, y'all. But yeah, as far as the nigga, y'all, I stopped getting embarrassed by him in 2019 when he died. Like, no, let me stop with that boy. Like, he ain't died. He ain't died. He ended up having a baby with a whole different girl. And so, I mean, that's really basically the same thing. He died. But yeah, that's the story about the time that I fought a girl completely naked. And if you like these kind of videos, make sure you leave a comment. Tell me if you have a similar experience. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Join Too Much Gang, and your girl is out. I will see y'all in my next video.